Well, the alerts imminently were sent out before the flood when people were sleeping because the flood hit in the very early hours of the morning. So people were sleeping in the middle of the night when this flood came. That was an act of God. It's not the administration's fault that the flood hit when it did. But there were early and consistent warnings.
I think everyone in Kerrville, everyone in Kerr County wishes to God we'd had some way to warn them.
If we do even know the outside consequences of this geoengineering,
To warn those people.
If we can't predict the weather next week, how can we then be sending these guys up there to do this?
I've lost two friends.
The ramifications or the outcomes. I think that's a
We left
good
them.
question. It is. It's kind of frustrating to get one answer to that.
And they're
It
gone.
definitely needs to be asked.
They're gone. Everyone here, if we could have warned them, we would have done so. And we didn't even have a warning. We did not know.
You didn't know how severe.
No.
I'm so sorry for the loss of your friends.
We did not know. There was no. When I checked it about 8 o'clock that night, there's a chance of rain. But I did not see a flood warning. I did not receive a flood notification. I did not know.
There was around 6:30 p.m. the National Weather Service gave a dire river forecast, but I wonder how common.
The map was all the way from Kerr County to Valverde County, hundreds of miles, and we were on the very edge of that map. And even if we were on the edge of the map, if it had hit 5 miles to the west, you'd be in Rial County right now, because the water would have all rushed to Rial County.
There had been talk over the years about employing a siren system if there was flooding. Do you now that should come into play?
I've read reporting that said in 2017 the county investigating having a flood warning system, and that FEMA turned down their grant request. That was before I was in government, but
There was a state request that was denied, and then there were discussions after that, according to our Kurt Devine, about employing some sort of warning system. But now, given this horrific flooding event, you have to wonder whether that will now be put into place.
Well, we don't have to wonder. It will. Our community is going to talk about that. We're going to try to figure this out.
Mayor, best of luck. I know you've been up around the clock helping your residents. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
The hearts of our fellow Texans are breaking every single day because of what people of this.
Well, obviously, the local officials who were on the ground at the time would know the most about that. But let's talk about it in this way.
偷偷告诉大家，我最近发现了新法宝 Royal Face 逆时奇迹系列，它有活肤露、全效精华，还有精华霜。尤其我皮肤比较偏干，所以我非常的注重保湿。保湿做得好，肌肤自然烹润。提亮肤色更年轻，抚平皱纹超有感，而且气色变好。用心保养，每天都更美丽。美吧。